Hey everybody, I'm Paddy from Odds on FPL, and I'm going to be sharing with you my captaincy picks for this week. There's four of them, three of them are like statistically the best, and one of them's a punt, so hopefully you like it. If this is the kind of content that you want to be watching more, ask you to subscribe, really helps the channel grow, and genuinely I just really appreciate it. If you like the styling of this video as well, leave a comment down below, and I will really appreciate it and get back to you, okay? First off, I'm going to go with the punt. It's Ferran Torres from Man City. He's looked really good so far this season. In terms of his XG, he's had 1.7 in 3 games. One thing to consider as well, Ferran Torres could be playing as a striker, which is out of position because he's a midfielder in the game, since they failed to sign Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Kane and loads others. He started in all the 3 games thus far, but he hasn't finished 90 in all of them. He scored twice and assisted once. Gabriel Jesus has also come out and said he wants to play as a winger, which is detrimental to Jesus because he's a forward in the game, but very positive for a player like Ferran Torres. Pep recently said he makes movements like the best strikers, moving behind, like Jamie Vardy. He has a 42% chance of a clean sheet point against Leicester this weekend, and as well as that, Leicester only have a 15% chance of keeping a cleanie. At 38% chance of scoring, I think he's probably more likely to do that, especially if he's playing for a Man City side and up top. Something to consider. Next up, at number 3, is Mohamed Salah. Salah has proven himself to be one of the best players in fantasy football throughout the last few years, and his 3 games so far this season is 2 goals and 2 assists. He has an XG of 1.7 and an XA of 1.5 so far. He passes the eye test currently too. He's looking really, really good, especially against Norwich, maybe less so against, Burnley where he didn't score, but against Chelsea he looked good too. In this game week he has a 50% chance of scoring, and as a midfielder that's worth a lot more points than a striker. He has a small chance of keeping a clean sheet at 33% against Leeds, and he only played 1 game against Gabon during the international break. They're up against Leeds next, who are considered somewhat leaky. They've conceded 8 already this season, and they conceded 5 against Man United. Last season he scored a hat-trick against them, and there's no saying that he might or might not do that again this season. There's only a 14% chance of a clean sheet for Leeds, so it's unlikely that Meslier keeps one, even though I do consider him to be a very good goalkeeper. In second is none other than Romelu Lukaku. The ex-Man United forward, ex-Inter Milan forward has come in and he looks immense. He's an XG of 1.7 and an XA of 0.8 in just 2 games. Against Arsenal, he looked incredible, immense, strong, bullied Ben White. In international duty, he also scored 3 times and got 1 assist. He's suspended for the final game due to a yellow card, which is good for Chelsea, which means that he's less likely to need more rest. In this game, he has a 59% chance of scoring, and Villa are going to be in trouble for this as well, because they're without Emi Martinez, Emi Bundia, and as well as that, Ezri Konsa is out for the game too. Villa have only a 12% chance of keeping a clean sheet in this game, and if anybody's scoring, it's most likely going to be Rom. He's had 10 shots in 2 games as well, so he's getting chances off. That's considering as well Chelsea were playing with only 10 men against Liverpool for the majority of it. Now, in final place, you're probably not going to be surprised here, but it's none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, against Ireland, he broke hearts, let's be real. But he also broke the international all-time goal-scoring record. He scored twice against Ireland, both late on, and when he celebrated, Ronaldo just took his top off and was like, you know what? I'm worth it. He got a yellow card and ruled himself out of the game against Azerbaijan, which inevitably meant that he could go back to Man United and start training earlier. He didn't play in the friendly, he was sent home, and then, as well as that, he didn't play against Azerbaijan because he was suspended. He has a massive probability of scoring this weekend. As well as that, he also trained today, so good news. Most bookies have him at like 1.25 or less than 1.5, so he's about a 70% chance of scoring, and he also has a decent probability of scoring 2 or more. It's about 33%. Newcastle have already conceded 8 goals. They're not looking great defensively. They've looked alright going forward, but defensively they've been a shambles. They've the second worst XGA of all sides in the Premier League, with an XGA of 6.9. That is an expected goals against. So they're looking bad. They've conceded 47 shots against. So this is the kind of game that, Ronaldo's going to love coming back into. First game back, second debut, it's going to be goals in it. Ronaldo's probably going to score a few. So overall, that's been my selections for captaincy for this game week. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If not, go away. Thanks. I've been Paddy. Chat to you later.